couple of things about IBM Cloud, but first, cloud in general. I see cloud in general as a book that's being continuously written. Chapter 1 was all about replatforming, rehosting, cloud native. It was about developers taking the 20% easy workloads, the low-hanging fruit, and moving them into a compute environment that was going to cost them less. And we all drank the AWS and the Azure Kool-Aid. We got our credit cards out and we spun up lots of instances. And we're now going, great, what do we do with all the complex stuff? The other 80% that's left, how do we move that? And that's about chapter 2. And this is where we move into the space where I think cloud for the enterprise, and this is IBM's back garden. This is where it plays, this is where it's strong. So chapter 2 in the cloud journey is around modernization, management. It's around infrastructure, security, governance, and above all else, integration. Customers have now got environments that are very hybrid, multi-cloud. They're using Salesforce, SAP, and Workday, and their data is everywhere. And so therefore they need to work with a cloud provider that can cover all of that for them with complete secure wrapper. And this is definitely IBM's territory. So IBM Cloud is delivered around 5 core principles that address the challenges I covered in chapter 2. The first is hybrid, second is multi-cloud, the third and probably one of the most important is around open standards. 70% of IBM Cloud is built on open standards technology, which avoids some of the problems around vendor lock-in that we're seeing in the market today. So the fourth is about security, and IBM needs no introduction around its heritage around security. The last one is around management, and IT directors these days are faced with the challenges of their data and integrations being all over the place, and we need consistent logging, reporting, and a management infrastructure to help deal with some of the challenges in chapter 2. And IBM is excellent at delivering all of this at scale with a highly secure wrapper. It's enterprise cloud. I've talked about the core principles on which IBM Cloud is founded. Here are some of the unique features that I think differentiate IBM Cloud to the other vendors out there. The first is unparalleled integration with VMware. I think it's ahead of the marketplace in what it's offering in this space. The second is you can choose your infrastructure platform, whether it's Power, x86, high-performance computing GPUs, or bare metal. It offers a completely flexible way of provisioning, unlike anything else in the marketplace. The third is around its open standards and containerization. It provides Kubernetes with a security wrapper, and it allows in-container monitoring, which I don't believe anybody else in the marketplace is currently offering. Lastly, IBM Cloud Private. So everything I've talked about, you can take and run on your own infrastructure. And then IBM provide all of its core heritage around application middleware and integration and databases and AI. You can run all of that on your own infrastructure in IBM Cloud Private. If you add to this some of the services from IBM Cloud, you get a really powerful platform. You've got multi-zone regions, you've got a mesh network across 3 data centers and not 2. You've got an unlimited, unmetered internet backbone where you're not even touching the internet, so customers can replicate between data centers with no charge. And unlike a lot of the other providers, IBM doesn't charge you for any egress of data, which I think is really quite powerful at the moment. You would never consider putting your money into a bank and then charging you to take it out. Well, IBM doesn't do that. We're still taking a compute-only view on cloud consumption at the moment. And as we end chapter 2 and move into chapter 3, data and artificial intelligence will take over, and we will move the ROI metrics from compute to storage. So the easy work's been done. We've got the complex stuff left to do, and this is all about enterprise computing, and IBM is in the best place for this. I don't believe anyone else out there has the enterprise experience. IBM Cloud is ahead of the game.